go for the appointment. For the consultation for my hair, and about to book an Uber and be on my way. Yeah, I'm not feeling 100%. I feel a bit like woozy and like a slight headache. So I don't know. It could be that I'm hungry because I haven't eaten anything today and it's 11 o'clock. I'm tempted to. I hope there's coffee around where I'm going. There's a Starbucks or something. So yeah, I'm just going to get going. Hi, how are you? So just
preview record. I'm getting a tester log.
Yeah, so I did that. Like, I
look at me trying to tell you what to do.
No, but thank you. I appreciate it.
But I've done it so many times that now.
No, I appreciate it because like women supporting women. Like you've done this before, like sharing that knowledge that you have. Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, I think what happens is we lose ourselves, right? We get conformed into the belief that having weaves and braids and that makes that makes us beautiful.
Makes it beautiful, exactly.
Right. So basically, I started doing locks because I'm like, no, like we can also rock our own hair. We should rock our own hair, just like the other race can rock their hair. Not to say I'm here not to knock anyone that wants to wear weaves. If I can honestly still put wig on my head, I would, right? But the moment I put it on, I'm stressed because the hair that I have now is so much that it's the cap is so tight.
Yeah.
So I guess the main point is really just taking care of your own hair. So when it's time to just embrace it, it's still healthy. You know what I mean? And not just really much like, oh my God, I have to depend on the wig because now I don't have too much hair on my head. Microlocs a little bit more versatile because there's no I don't want to say there's no guidelines, but there's no restrictions. Right? There's guidelines, but there's no restrictions. So you're not super restricted to a certain way of doing it. You can start it from any angle and it will still be micro.
Okay.
So to grid or not to grid, a grid is basically the roadmap, right? In the locks, like in your scalp, a roadmap. So for example, I usually also refer to a grid like a comb, right? Because you know how you can't really comb your locks, but with the grid, you're able to follow the map, like it's kind of like the road map. So for example, if you wanted to put your hair half up, half down, you're able to just kind of just use your fingertips to just kind of part it, right? The grid allows you to do that. So it's definitely the foundation. It gives it a uniform appearance, right? And also it's a bit more consistent because you know that, hey, this is the grid. Whoever's maintaining it for you can just use that same foundation. They can find the grid and basically just, it makes it easier to style your locks, right? And also to maintain it as well, it's easier. I tell you, black hair
It's the best.
It's the best, and it can play you.
Yes.
Do not, because your hair looks like, oh, okay, it's not that. Look at this.
And like it's short. I already cut some out of it. It's long.
I'm not making this up.
How many inches?
Almost to 12.
Really?
And I'm sure it's probably even going to be more when it's blow dried.
Yes. Oh yeah, it's going to be, because stretching doesn't give you the full.
Look, I hope this can capture 12. And the back is 9.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the rows, the parting rows, I usually do 1/2 inch. So what that looks like is like from here, just the rows.
Oh, so
the horizontal roll. And then I'm gonna give you some I'm gonna give you some locks with the 1/2 inch.
Okay.
Okay.
So you think that's a better size for my...
So for me, I usually would not do just 1/2 inch. I probably would do just a little smaller from 1/2 inch.
Okay.
But not too much at the 3/8. When I do it gives you options. So we're gonna do twist.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to do interlock, so you can have the 2 options. So when you go home and you happen to wash your hair, we want to see how it kind of just behaves.
Okay.
Right? So now let's interlock.
I'm so glad I asked for help. Well, let's practice asking for help. I need help. Or
And this is it, like interlocked. I like the size. I'm not mad at it. I'm telling you, when you're busy, like it's giving cute. Right, so this is the 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch horizontal, 1/2 inch parts.
Okay.
So this is the 3/8. If we go with this, you probably go up to like 400 locks. Right? Versus this one right here. Versus the 1/2.
Today has been so gloomy. It's been raining all day. So annoying. But anyways, I just got back from the consultation, and I'll probably insert all the videos before this one. And yeah, like the consultation went well. She's such an amazing person. It was very informative. Like I learned so much about like having locks and like how to take care of locks, the different style of locks, and yeah. And like if you guys remember from the clip where she did the locks by this side, and she did the 1/2 inch parting, but the size of the locks, it was 1/2, and then she did another layer of 3/8. And I'm like, what do you guys think? What size do you guys think I should go for? Because I feel like the 3/8 were a little bit too small. The 1/2 size was fine, but like we could go a little smaller than that, but not as tiny as the 3/8, because I'm not trying to have like 500 locks on my head. No. So yeah. So like I said, yeah, the entire consultation went well, and yeah, I'm excited to get microlocs. Hopefully I should get it by next week. So yeah. So I'm watching the greenway. I'm trying to tidy up before my son. I go pick up my son from daycare. The house isn't too messy, but it just needs me to pick up a couple of things and just to get some things ready. So, hey Google, turn on the kitchen light. So while I do that, I just want to talk about like the Greenway family. They are having another child. So I don't know if any of you watch the Greenway family on YouTube. They have, I think, 7 children currently, and they are about to have another child. And I just find it really, let me bring you guys closer. And I know this isn't for everyone, like not everyone wants that many children, or not everyone even wants children, which there's nothing wrong with that, but like freedom of choice. If you don't want children, there's no reason why you should be having children and all of that. But I just find it so beautiful. I don't know. I know that it's a lot of work to have that many children. I'm not necessarily saying I want that many children, but I just find it so cute when I see like families, like big families. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they're able to take care of all that, like all that many kids. But I just love it. I remember when I was younger, like much younger, I think like, and like when I tell this story more often now, like when people like talked about like having like how they want to look at their wedding day, on their wedding day, and what kind of dress they wanted, I always just imagined having so many children. I always imagine myself like being a mom, and so when I see like people with like lots of kids, I'm just like, yes. It's weird, and like I said, it's not for everyone, and I'm not necessarily saying I want like that many kids, but I just find it really, it just makes me happy. It just does something good to me when I see like big families. Yeah, so I have lots of dishes to do. The dishes never end. I'll probably will do that tonight. I'm not going to do that right now. It's 4:38, so I'm just gonna go pick him up from daycare, and then tonight I'll just do the dishes. I already have dinner made, thankfully, so for Ambrosia apple. He bought Gala apple. These are the issues.